A man walks free after 19 years in prison, but the warden decides to make his life hell. He orders him to carry an impossibly heavy flagpole to complete his final day of punishment. It's a task designed to break him. Valjean grits his teeth and lifts the pole step by agonizing step, then slams it down at the warden's feet. The warden reluctantly signs the release papers, marking them with extremely dangerous in bold letters. Valjean must report to the police regularly or face immediate arrest. In the warden's eyes, once a criminal, always a criminal. He warns Valjean to watch his back. If he ever catches him again, he'll make him wish he were dead. Valjean burns with rage. All he did was steal a loaf of bread for his nephew, and they locked him up for 19 years. Once free, he tries desperately to find work, but his ID papers brand him like a scarlet letter. Everyone looks at him with disgust. Not a single employer will hire him. He's treated like vermin, beaten and chased away at will. This cruel world has shown him nothing but coldness and pain. On a freezing night, Valjean huddles in a church doorway. A kind priest takes him in, offering food and a warm bed to sleep in. But Valjean trusts no one anymore. While the priest sleeps, he steals all the silverware. The police quickly drag him back, but the priest tells them the silver was a gift. He hands Valjean 2 candlesticks, saying he forgot to take the most valuable items. The police let him go. The priest pulls Valjean aside and says, "Consider this God's plan for you. You must use this silver to become an honest man." The priest's kindness transforms Valjean. His soul finds redemption. He lets go of his hatred for this unjust world. He swears before God to start fresh and live righteously. He tears up his criminal papers and begins a new life with a new identity. 8 years fly by. Under the king's tyranny, people struggle in poverty. Homeless souls wander every street. Valjean has used the silver to open a textile factory, hiring the poor and desperate. His generosity earns everyone's respect, and they elect him mayor. Unfortunately, Javert gets promoted and becomes the town's police chief, now working under Valjean. At their first meeting, Javert eagerly tries to impress his new boss. Valjean recognizes him instantly. Javert thinks the mayor looks familiar. Just then a loud crash erupts outside. A carriage has overturned, trapping an old man underneath. Time is running out. Valjean summons superhuman strength to lift the carriage, freeing the trapped victim. The feat triggers Javert's memory. Days later, Javert receives a reply from Paris headquarters. He'd written to report his suspicions about Valjean. The letter says the escaped convict has already been caught. Javert feels ashamed for doubting the mayor and goes to apologize. Valjean doesn't blame him, just tells him to focus on his work. After Javert leaves, Valjean faces an agonizing choice. If he stays silent, he remains the respected mayor. But an innocent man will go to prison simply for looking like him. As Valjean struggles with his decision, he sees the priest's candlesticks. Suddenly it all becomes clear. Hope is like this flame, meant to be passed on. If he doesn't speak up, that hope will eventually die. Without hesitation, Valjean rushes to the courthouse. He confesses everything before the judge, proving the other man's innocence.